What is S genuinely terrifying fact? Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, mad cow, can lie dormant for more than 50 years, is universally fatal, and is inheritable. There is no cure. People who have Neanderthal DNA tend to have a gene variant that allows for better coagulation. Great for fighting woolly rhinos, less so when it starts misfiring and giving you random blood clots requiring emergency surgeries. That brain aneurysms usually does not have symptoms and it can kill you if it ruptures. That two Scottish doctors originally invented the first chainsaw prototype for childbirth. There is a species of caterpillar, Big Blue out of Great Britain I believe, that tricks ants into thinking it's an ant queen in distress. The ants take this caterpillar back to the nest where the caterpillar continues acting like a queen but devouring all the ant larvae. This destroys the ant colony from the inside. There are some studies that can point to the species actively finding which larvae will eventually become the next queen and devour those larvae first. That this entire thread is going to be poached and stuck on TikTok with a weird robot voice and some kind of video game playing in the background. The US military has lost several nuclear weapons and not all of them have been recovered. One genuinely terrifying fact is the concept of antibiotic resistance. Bacteria can evolve to become resistant to antibiotics, the drugs we use to treat bacterial infections. Overuse and misuse of antibiotics can speed up this process, making previously treatable diseases difficult or even impossible to cure. According to the World Health Organization, antibiotic resistance is one of the biggest threats to global health today, potentially leading to a future where simple infections could once again become deadly. Dementia has no age limit. Assuming you live in a structure that can burn, a fault in your electrical system can burn your house down at any moment. I grew up in a neighborhood of older houses, several of which burned to the ground, usually during the overnight hours. The cause of almost all of them was electrical. Sun eruptions happened before and lead to blackouts across several continents. All fun and games in the 19th century. Today it could easily kill millions. And it could happen any hour. There are more bones in gummy worms than real worms. That there are people in this world who have absolutely zero support, and absolutely zero people to count on. Although rarely, orcas are known to eat moose. The Appalachian Mountains are older than bones. Sharks are older than trees. That somebody is out here trafficking humans and then going back to their family while living comfortably in a much nice place than some of us are. There are such things as rogue planets just flying through space and not orbiting any star. If one were to pass through our solar system, it could easily nudge the Earth out of its orbit and we'd either fry or freeze, and there's nothing we could do about it. If you cut off a snake's head, it can live independently from the body for up to 7 minutes. It is physically possible to be so constipated that your stool will back all the way up your digestive tract and you can vomit feces. You're welcome. There is a white dwarf about 130 light years away from us, and it could explode anytime. https://www.entnews.com/science/space/extreme white dwarf sets cosmic record small size huge mass RTNA 1321. https://www.nbcnews.com/science/space/extreme-white-dwarf-sets-cosmic-records-small-size-huge-mass-rcna132.1 https://www.smithsonianmag.com/smart-news/incredibly dense white dwarf star packs mass sun size moon 180978107/ https://www.smithsonianmag.com/smart-news/incredibly-dense-white-dwarf-star-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun-mass-sun- very close, possibly close enough to cause problems. Even if it turns into a neutron star without an explosion, that phenomenon could cause a nasty EMP effect, possibly killing a lot of satellites. There could be someone in your social circle, note, I didn't say friend group, that hates you enough to kill you, and you probably won't see it coming. Most murder victims knew their killer, and they obviously didn't see it coming either. What makes you any different? Edit, y'all really didn't see the I didn't say friend group part, did you? The Earth was around billions of years before we were, and is indifferent to our survival. There have been multiple mass extinctions in the past and we shouldn't feel any safer. The only difference is we've advanced far enough to the point that we'll probably know in advance when our species is going to go extinct. That time is passing as we speak. And in a blink of an eye the day has passed, the week, the month, a year has passed. And there's nothing you can do about, only what you do with it. One day no one will remember you anymore. Some scientists consider flies the most dangerous of all animals because of how easily they spread illnesses. 50 to 70% of people don't have an internal monologue. I can't even imagine that. I can barely turn mine off to sleep. O.J. Simpson still hasn't caught the true killers and they could still be out there hunting for sport. /s. I know it's basic as fuck, but death and the very likely chance that everything just ends keeps me up at night. Also the fact that no matter what, everyone you love will die. Your parents will die. Your cousins. Your uncles. Your aunties. I don't know, it's almost comforting that at the end of the day I don't have to worry too much because eventually none of it matters, but I don't know, it scares me. Vacuum decay in space is possible and would have no warning. There is estimated 360,000 sperm whales alive and well in the ocean at this time. They're also predators of giant squid, by the way. If they eat one giant squid a month, then the giant squid population consumed yearly must be over 4.3 million. If the number is 1 per week, then the consumed population would be over 18.7 million. Just being consumed. Evidence suggests though that they eat even more than that. It shows that 1% of the 700 to 800 squids a female sperm whale eats each day and the 300 to 400 a male eats each day are giant squid. Okay, great, ready to be absolutely shocked. If this is true, that means that the insane number of 3.6 million giant squids consumed per day and a total of 131 million giant squids per year. 131 million is the estimated amount of giant squids that are just eaten on a yearly basis, which means their actual population is probably much larger. Dolphins rape humans, and they tear off the heads of other aquatic animals to use their bodies as sex toys. Regardless of what you believe or think you know, we actually have no fucking clue how existence came to be. That Richard Sackler is a free billionaire in 2023. There's a skeleton inside you. You could have rabies right now, you won't know until you start showing symptoms. Then, it's too late. You can just go to sleep and never wake up. You might never get to say goodbye, or tell your family you love them. SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. A baby will just die and we don't know why. After a full nuclear exchange, some land masses will become devoid of life. The British Isles would depopulate as famine, disease, and radiation would kill the remaining survivors. You and everything you know is located on a rock going impossibly fast through a void that you can't traverse without specialized equipment. You are trapped, and you have no idea why you are here or why you even exist. The only true escape is death. The most terrifying part is that you are aware and reflective, unlike every other animal, and have no tools to answer, not only why but how. If a single subatomic particle decides to quantum tunnel into a vacuum decay state, the entire universe will be destroyed as a sphere that expands at the speed of light rips everything it comes across apart. Just another friendly reminder that nature hates everything. Slightly smiling face.